Hey! Today we are talking about the next big content update coming for Rust Console Edition. Is it going to be farming? Is it going to be transportation like horses? And also we'll be touching base on custom servers, because I do believe that custom servers will be swirling around this next big content update. And yes, the next big content update is going to be Farming 2.0, also known as Tease, or, just farming. So, before we touch base on custom servers, I am Jade Monkey. We are talking about Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. So, custom servers, we're only going to just briefly talk about it because I've already done a video on it recently. We've got a video here. I'll go ahead and link it in the upper right-hand corner. This is Rust Custom Servers. We have more recent information, some time estimates as far as when this is going to be coming through, stuff like that. So, more detailed stuff. Okay, so we're just going to hit this for a sec. So Power Surge is now in the game, main game, and it's a big deal for custom servers because it is important that custom servers run the Power Surge well both on the client and on the server because of prices and whatnot, and there's really no reason why they would hold this back. So because Power Surge is coming and the next update, Farming 2.0, I don't think it's any coincidence that these two are packed together because they need to see performance on the server. So once that's clear, as I said, there's no reason why they would delay custom servers in any way, shape, or form. It is a form of income for them. So I believe once this hits, or like I said, swirling around it, right? So a little bit before, during, or after, I think we're going to start to see information or movement on this. So that's good news, right? That's good news. And, we'll have things with custom servers coming in. We'll have things like that PvP. We'll have PvE servers, aim assist, PvP scheduled like on weekends. That's pretty hot. And this is all for Rust Console again, for Xbox and PlayStation, next gens and everything in between. So, yeah, we're very excited for it. Solo, duo, trio servers, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Custom servers, very exciting. And a lot of people are waiting to see when this comes in for them to actually come back because, Zergs have been an issue. Okay, so on to some of this other stuff we got going on here. So before we touch base on all of this, horses will be coming this year, and we're only going to touch base on this briefly, and it does tie into the farming update, but it's just worth mentioning. But if you guys want the full detail on Rust horses in 2023, I'll go ahead and link that video now in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, so horses are a big deal, obviously, because of transportation and all that stuff, but these little caramels they're leaving behind are going to be a big part of the farming, obviously, but this will bring in things like our ability to exchange fertilizer at the bandit camp for scrappy scrap, and also Farming 2.0 will bring in the ability for us to exchange cloth for scrap, also at the bandit camp. So very exciting, although the composter, I believe, comes in with us for farming, so we'll cover more of that here in a second. So, yeah, just, horses, it's all kind of interrelated now, isn't it? Also, as we're moving over to the farming set here, we do have the automatic lights and heater circuit. This is controlled completely by the day and night cycle and will turn off and on the lights and heater as you desire. And this can be run very easily with very simple components and things that can be purchased at the outpost. If you would like to see the larger video for this, I will put it in the pinned comments and also link it in the upper right hand corner now. It's automatic lights. It'll make your life a lot easier, and it's something that you're going to be using a lot. You can use it today, and you can use it with Farming 2.0. Okay, on to the good stuff. All right, look at this. So this just gives you a good example of what's coming for us in Farming 2.0. We've got the electricity here, and now we have the piping. Yeah, we've got all these new parts. We've got the water going through as a resource, but you can already start to see that electricity and piping are very similar as far as like the back end part of the game itself. So yes, water will be, clean water will definitely be a resource that you will fight over. It will not be uncommon to see people fighting over water, clean water sources. Zergs will be fighting for clean lakes, clean rivers. You'll see a lot of people out there because hemp farms are going to be a thing, for sure. All right, let's get the good stuff. Look at this. Here we go. Farming 2.0. Boom, dude. Yeah, look at this. We have berries now. We have the mixing table here in the back. It's going to make things like all these different teas. I'll go ahead and check my inventory. Look at this. This is stuff that's overlooked, I think, the most on PC, but people don't really use it. But we will. Look at this. We got teas, the pure ore tea, 50% ore yield increase. Say what? The wood yield tea for 200% wood increase. Yeah, that's a big one. We've got the healing tea. That's another way to heal yourself during combat. And then we have the pure scrap tea that gives you 350% more scrap when you're farming. Yeah, worth it. So doesn't that make you want to start growing berries? Absolutely, right? All right, so just a quick note on this too. We'll have stuff that's more in depth, but if you look, not only with the berries in the mixing table, we've got the genetics here. So you can see the potatoes got these different genetics, and you can start to clone these and then breed these together to make super plants. You can use this for hemp, you can use this for the berries, and as you already saw, the berries are extremely useful. So yeah, getting a water resource and farming location inside of your base that's safe, that has lights and heat, depending on where you live, is going to definitely be a thing that you're going to be focusing on in the very near future. So get used to electricity, and also get used to some of this farming mechanics, because gone are the days of you just spawning in, smashing a bunch of pumpkins, no pun intended there, and then just running outside the base. You can still do it, but your teammates will hate you. Now what you'll be doing is eat one plant, right, or cooked meat, and sit down next to things that have comfort so you can boost your health quickly. Yeah, because it takes time and resources to cook these up here, the plants. So just spamming pumpkins when you respawn, no one's going to like you. So definitely have to change that habit, right? Right. And then later on, we'll see things with Farming 2.0 in. Whenever we get modular cars, you'll see things like this tanker here that has pure water. And yes, you will be fighting for the water. And then as this system shows here, just I want to show you real quick, if we turn these all on. Yes, it's actually pumping the water from the tanker all the way up to our water storage at the top. So we can use it on our farm over here. Pretty great. Pretty great. So, you know, just a little peek into the future. Definitely something that we're looking forward to. But you will not believe just how much you'll be using clean water. It's insane, right? Oops, we kind of got stuck on the lip here. Speaking of pure water, we'll finally have a use with Farming 2.0 with the water purifier. That's in the game now, but you're like, hey, we don't really use that. Because this is a manual way, a primitive way to clean salt water, both at the bandit camp and at the sea. And then if you look here, we have a water in and a water out on top of the container. So if you don't have any BPs, you can get started with the water purifier right away. You can live right on the water. How about that? So yes, Farming 2.0 is a big, big deal. So you're probably asking yourself, that's cool, Jay, but like, when's the next big piece for this? How do we know? When is it coming? So typically, they haven't announced this yet. Typically, after a major update, things come in about a month or two after. I don't think it's going to be 2 months. That's just me personally, because Power Surge took a second to settle in, and since there's a lot of underpinnings with this and Power Surge, I don't think it'll take 2 months. I hope, fingers crossed. So I think it'll be end of March, possibly. I think latest, what's the next one? April would be at the end of April. I'd be sad panda if it was at the end of April, but still, I think it's going to be end of March. So we'll kind of have to wait and see how all that cooks out. But just remember, it goes to PTB first and cooks there for 3 to 4 months, and then it goes to main branch. But if you have access to testing PTB, I almost said Power Surge, you will have access to this in about a month or so. So, it's a thing, right? It's a thing. All right, if you are still out there trying to get your power set up, because I know some people are like, hey, I just played the wipe normal. We've got the Rust power setup. This is going to let you hit the ground running. We'll put it up on the end screen now. This will get your base going with power, so you can add both lights, turrets, or even traps. So go ahead and check it out. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next live stream /video. Love ya. Bye.